And it continues. Good evening from SINTOPIA. Attention, this stream is financially supported by the publisher. That's Team 17 from the United Kingdom. That's why it says advertisement at the top, and a link below here on YouTube leads to the Steam store page of the game. I've also pinned it up there. And I also made a crash course. 2,324 minutes covering the most important things for playing. It's also available on YouTube. It's definitely being posted on Twitch right now. Thank you very much for that. We'll continue right away. We're in a Sandbox session. Great. And this one? Look, where are they running to? They're going to the church to pray. Very devout. That's how it should be. And also the ruler himself or the ruler herself, I think, goes up there to pray. The full moon is out like every night. Just like in our city. We enter the little chamber. We throw ourselves into the dust. They always have one big eye and one small eye. The queen throws herself into the dust. So my people, here are some chains. Could there sometimes be human sacrifices here? I think they sometimes perform human sacrifices. Is that possible? I can't explain it any other way. I jump back into the hall. So up here, what does the bathroom look like? Is it being used here? Oh, staff, yes, great. They shorten their break as it should be. How long is the line? Only 3 people. That's actually fine. I'll switch back to the highest game speed so that we can make some progress. We have 15 heavenly kreuzers. We're already having trouble and more new souls are arriving. There will be a lot this time, right? Normally only 3 come. This time 3 are coming. What a difference. Ah, there are new souls coming around the other bends. Some are done running back and forth. I need to take care of 3. So building a 4th building isn't fun at the moment. We can go take a look at what we can unlock. Research menu in the Liber Administratum. Here we can see the sky cruisers. We have 16 just as a reminder. We get one every time. When a soul freed from its sins rises again and spawns above. How we can spend the 16 for 1? There are general management things here on the left. And on the right there's... no, that always fits here. There are 5 technology categories. Administration. So these are the appropriate technologies for infrastructure and research. This is general administration. This is punishment. This is sinful social assistance. This is administrative magic. Deep pockets. And we don't need that. We don't need to improve spells or anything else yet. Let's begin with administration. The wage imps are increasing. We could get that. 10% faster XP. Or it makes removing holy patients from holy humus easier. If souls have a low syndometer, they can be resurrected as holy humus. Then they don't accumulate any sins. They don't bring us any currency and can't be treated in hell buildings. That's terrible. Their holiness endures beyond life and death. But we can break them by making them pile up in Watcher Streets for a long time. Or by worker imps breaking them with foolish mistakes. Remove holy patients. We didn't have any yet. We can't hire any demons yet. Important resources. This building reduces the total maintenance cost due at dawn with each work cycle. Yes, maintenance reduction is coming. Let's proceed. Let's buy that. Jetzt haben wir... Yeah, go ahead and look where we place it. That cost 2,000, that's a lot. Does it have a maintenance cost? It has a maintenance cost of 500 itself. Then the question is whether it even makes sense right now, because we still have so few buildings. I don't think it's worth it now. So what would be worth it instead? A break room instead of a restroom. The accreditation office provides hand-picked soul modifications, which are activated in their next life. Depending on the number of variations provided, souls may fail accreditation and not receive the variation. I don't understand. I have to be honest. You can have a talk with the little ones to help them feel better. What are we getting up here? We've already unlocked all of them. Super Soul Street, where souls travel faster. That's cool. Unlocking the miracle via the Super Imp roads. I actually like that quite a lot. Synchronoton facility. This building can lock a specific sin in the treated soul and prevent it from ever changing. Locks remain after resurrection. We don't really need it at the moment. I find the soul paths interesting. We'll all need them soon. Soon, souls will come to us that are specialized in certain areas, where, for example, envy is over 50%. We won't be able to influence them in these simple buildings here. Do we already have them? We would recognize them by an icon above their heads. Not yet. I'll switch to the highest game speed now. At the moment, they're very efficient. We're doing fine with just 3 buildings. Only 2 souls even make it here. Here comes a third one. Is now cleansed, may proceed to the left. They're there at night, prayers are said again. I'm actually waiting for souls to come that have a higher sin value. We could take a look, for example, at the scouts to see how many of them have greed. Here in the watchtowers. Those are the scouts. Envy. What? No, they're slowly getting filled with envy, the scouts here. That could become a problem at some point, but it isn't yet. What's blue? Just dirt? Doesn't have anything to do with it. The bunch up front. So envy is slowly increasing here. Let's see what's being increased here on the farms. Tatoid is asking if that's coming to Xbox. I don't know. Gluttony is increasing. Of course, they always have plenty to eat, obviously. And pride is increasing. No, that's actually not so typical here. Greed. Yes, collecting, harvest, humus and so on. At some point we'll have a problem like that. But not yet either. They're the pious ones, just wanting a quick look at us. Those are the ones with pride. The from humus. They call the greatest sinners of the population to themselves and gradually reduce their sins. They hold pride when they judge another and filth when they wait. So at the moment they have a lot to do and are more likely to have pride. Someone in the chat is asking if there are some kind of big stats overview to look at. Good topic. Cindometer general overview. Yes, and we can see that pride actually comes up the most, just barely, but so far hardly at all. This is the overworld, it's still manageable for now. This is hell. No, but barely. Special values, no, still not cool. Everything's still cool. This is our queen, Lorem Stoprophus. She's making love right now. She has mixed her subjects. And she's fooling around a bit. One of her strengths, I think, is that she used to be a from humus. She worked in a church. And she also supports the fighters. And her weaknesses are ducklings and scouts. As long as this Oberhumus is alive, do all from humus have it? More health points, move faster, work better, and so on. Everything is currently going all in on buildings. Completely in the direction. Building. Definitely toward pride. So I would like to keep it going like this. Up here there's someone praying again. The cult is on the move again. Sure, the cult is spreading more and more. The cult of Wolost. Is that the cult of Wolost?
That's it. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Is that Wolost? Or Fronendiebe, and maybe not even a specific cult? A specific sin? Yes, the cult is being pushed again. Oh, there's a Guaka raid squad. Powerful Guaka combat squads are heading straight for the temple. The attacks will only stop once their camp is destroyed. To survive a raiding party, you should have spells to attack them directly. And faith coins, that's the resource down here that we spend on spells. And we have to check if we have enough battle humus. If necessary, we could kill an Oberhumus so that one of them boosts the battle humus. The Guakas are up here. What? Blow on them. Those are the Guakas. But those are really quite frightening, quite scary. That's a real monster. The Guaka Kriegsfuss. 1000 life points. Brutal, furious, deadly. Best approached with caution. And the little ones? 60 Ultraver point 60. What is this? These are Guakas, the first enemies of the humus spread over time. We settle near resource deposits and carry out raids on the temple. We also attack other enemies. So where is the raid happening right now? Is it up ahead? Is there a power shrine there? I think our scouts already took it, right? Not yet. We don't have any yet. We haven't conquered anything yet. That's a Guaka camp. A small one. Where is our city? Is it gone? Oh, that's the barracks. They've been built in the meantime. Very nice. Here we have our soldiers. Very good, bravo. Our heroine. And there's no raid yet, so we can't act. Or do you see any way to take them out specifically? Right now we just don't have enough faith coins. We can get them through hell buildings for the Hell Pet Show. Let's build a Hell Pet Show now. We have enough money by now. And we'll build a 4th building here. A pet show. That generates these faith coins, which we need for research. No, those are the sky cruisers. We need the faith coins for the spells. Exactly. Whoa, that's a big thing. How do we do that? Yeah, up front. That's how you get in. And out again at the top. My employee, please. Wow, he's expensive. Clemens Kinkelitz. Sure, he has 3 minutes and 30 seconds of work. That's intense. He rarely takes breaks, which is why his upfront cost is so high. Ongoing maintenance is costly, but he works for a long time. And that makes the building extremely efficient. But here we're already at 2.5 minutes. But he also has a gigantic working speed. 140% I would choose Clemens. We'll put Clemens in here. Now we'll keep building. A soul road over here. So that they move really fast. Another one out the back again. Great. Then here, along here, and out at the top again. Alright. Look here, the first one runs across. Look at how she's being treated here. There's no Muppet Show here. Here, it's the Halpert Show. Puppet theater. Educational puppet theater. And you can see how the faith coins are generated right here. Then we can cast spells right away. ran out again. And look, a lot of pride. Who are the first people we have who specialize in pride? Here, the weather guy. Look at how things are for them here. There's a lot of greed here, and there was lust. So much arrogance. Soon we'll build the first pride buildings. But not yet. We still don't have anyone who has reached 50%.
I'm spent.
Should we go ahead and build a pride building, guys? Should we? Or do you think that's premature? Should we build a pride building? So try it again for now, says Brill. Thanks to Brill for the 8-month sub, and thanks to Fishwash. Level 2. Thanks again, F. Punkt. And thanks for the 36-month sub. Best regards to Fishwash. You mentioned being low on cash. The subscription costs are brutal. Yeah, thanks for selling your soul for a few bucks. By the way, we really have to be careful with the costs so that we can always pay our expenses at the end of the night. The ongoing costs. If not addressed, employees may strike for a while. Then the whole place falls into chaos. Look, that's quite a long line. We haven't had such a long line in a long time. More people are showing up now. I'd say let's build a new simple building up here first. By the Omniscient Clinic. So where's the entrance there? Oh, I know where. We'll put the entrance up here. But we'll make sure there's an intersection here. Otherwise it'll be chaos. That way people can run in up there from here. They have to exit up there again. We only need one more employee. What's expensive here? 2-star general, basically. Douglas von Fiel. Works for 3 minutes. Here, even 3 minutes and 7 seconds. Cost 180. Ah, he has premium points. Shorter break duration. And opportunistic trade unionist. More likely to be on the front lines in a conflict. No thanks. Longer hours here at the front, which might already be true there. Let's take Gerald Hanswurst.
Delighted, absolutely, I'm ready.
Now again... That should work. Just now some money got spent. There was just a fight here in the world. Look, more and more people are coming. Now 5 are coming. Their population up there is really growing. For the shrine. She's taking a break. Helene Heidecott, nothing's going on up front since the lady is on break. Look at how she's walking there. Oh, she's going to the restroom. Yeah, she's really moving faster down the staff corridor. There's no other way to put it. Then let's add another staff corridor here. A section of Weight Road here.
The ghosts will surely miss me.
Wow, the line is getting really long. Because nobody's in the ticket booth up front. Break time. 6 more seconds of break 5. Where is she? Wow, she's taking so long. She's not taking the long way, which would have been faster. He really has all the time in the world. Unlock upgrade. Guardhouse 3000. The building works even without a wage gnome. We'll take that. In the meantime, we'll unlock the aggregation office. And then we can unlock the guardhouse. Now we'll build the expensive house here. I'll block that for a moment, and let's take a look at the guard buildings. Guard Street. So? $3,000 compared to 500. 150 in maintenance, 1,000 in maintenance. Ouch, guys, 1,000 in maintenance. That's really tough. Okay, that's a central guardhouse. Can we afford that? 1,000 maintenance. However, the costs for the employee will also be eliminated. How much does she cost? Only 135. She was pretty good after all. He works for 3 minutes. Work speed only at 75%. That's pathetic. Movement speed reduced to 50%. Why is that? Because motivation is at rock bottom. It's depressed. Okay, let's treat ourselves to that. We'll fire her. Oh, so refreshing. Oh, yeah. Where did all the employees go? All of them suddenly disappeared. They were all beamed away. They're all starting over and coming back in again. Okay. Then we'll tear down the house. I'm really curious to see how much space that will take up. Whether it's bigger than the old one, but it isn't. Yes. Then let's do it that way. I hope we'll cover the expenses right away. It's fully automatic. I hope we didn't overextend ourselves financially just now. They're being tossed over one by one. Look. pretty brutal. Guys, we're almost there. We have to shell out money here when night turns into day. We have 4,751 in ongoing operating costs, and we just spent a lot of money. I'm really scared that our people are going to go on strike soon. Let's make time go faster. It's already at the maximum level, it can't go any faster. 4 seconds of processing time for treating a soul. But it feels much longer to me here. That's much longer than 4 seconds. Guys, we're still missing 1,200, 1,100. Can we make it? The night will be over soon up there. If we can't pay our wage slaves then, we'll be out of luck. Did I actually fire that employee just now? What was her name again? Did I fire her? I forgot to fire Lida Heiligruter. Now our costs are already a bit lower. We can do it, this will be close. I can hardly watch. 4.5, 4.6. We did it. Wow, perfect landing. Yes, we were up by 300. That was close though. Do you guys think we should build another one? I mean, if we have the money. Right now we don't. Build another general building like that. Another all-purpose clinic. Bye. He's really too slow, you know. He supplied 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings all by himself. The line is always about the same length. I think that works out exactly. With the 5 buildings, if there were one more building, we'd have a problem. As is, it works. Pishwash says the bottleneck is the practices, not the entrance. Right now he's even reducing it a bit. But new people are coming in. The line is about always the same length. Currently our system works well. Let's check upstairs. Do we already have people now who have a special trait? Still not, huh? We still only have regular sinners. What that is. Exactly right at the moment. Let's take a look at the overworlds. We have a very small profit. We just had a profit of 300 or 400. We'll soon make a profit once we reach the top. We're ahead. One to one. 1,000. That means we would have earned 700 more now. Now comes the jump. 5 to 7. 1 to 1. 1 to 1. That means we have a surplus of 1 to 1 minus the 300 from earlier out of 800 at the moment, roughly speaking. We can't build a new building right now, because the new building would also need staff and so on. But first, we need to save up a bit again. Let's go take a look upstairs. Let's see what it looks like up there. People are gradually returning to the cemetery. In the city itself, what's this? A power shrine. If our scouts had taken it, here we would have a new spell. They have taken one of those shrines. By now we have another spell, Stonehard. Let them feel the full weight of bureaucracy. Throws a stone that deals damage to creatures and structures on impact. With this we can try to destroy a Guaka building. What is this? Pillar of Atonement. Every time sin accumulates in hell or the overworld, these pillars of atonement fill up. When it is full, it triggers an apocalyptic atonement crisis. Up here, it fills up slowly. A balcony? Can we destroy the thing, or is that risky? Should we save and try to destroy one of those things? Although I'd rather destroy the Guakas first. We still have time for those. Here's a Guaka camp. Come on, let's try to destroy it. It says in the chat that it's indestructible. That's true, you're right. Alright. Let's try destroying one of these here. And let's throw it. Hold, then release the motion to throw the stone in that direction. The faster the movement, the faster the stone. No, that's in an anti-magic field. No, we can't do that. Ah, no, that's the anti-magic field, but we can throw like this. That's where the anti-magic field ends. How big is the anti-magic field? Oh, that's the anti-magic field. We can see it now. That's tough, of course. We can try wiping it from the outside. Did we hit it? Yeah, right? Is it a little damaged? Fight. Rest. It is protected by an anti-magic totem which can be destroyed from afar. That's the thing in the middle. I'll try to get that, although it's really hard. No, the magic spell is gone. We could only use that once. The wind gust doesn't reach that far. But that's stupid. We really need to do more magic. What is this here? These are our spears, right? Napoleonus Bauchbrauch, I know.
You're on the toilet, Administrator, but I just wanted to remind you that the basic all-purpose doctor is a really bad solution.
We're advised to use specialists. That's a good tip. We don't need them yet, but we can start with that.
That is.
Thank you. Be careful, something's happening. Level up. Gerald Hans Wurst has leveled up. We can choose a new trait or improve one that the little guy already has. Hired imps are then more powerful but also more expensive. Okay. There he is. And the new trait is apparently up here, right? Abilities. Now we can choose between 3 things. More movement speed, 25%. Or during the break he generates euros. So mistake euros. However, there is also a certain chance of critical errors. And the third thing is, you save on salary, but he also has 10% less working time. Then I would choose the movement speed.
I do a good job.
We can improve that for him again. Improve it again. Great, we can do that and promote him several times. No, those are different each time. Alright. And here we can get more, 50% more experience gain. Let's do that. And up here we have break duration. 10% less, I think that's cool. Great. We gave everyone a trait, a cool one. But guys, look, we already have a money problem. 5,396. They already cost significantly more money because we promoted them. And now we first have to see if we can manage with the money. We could save and try to build a special building, but we still don't have any people coming in who are really over 50% in any area. What's this? Pride. Arrogance is pretty high again, it's okay. It's okay. So, arrogance, and what was this? Lust. We could build an arrogance building and a lust building sometime. But it's not really worth it yet. It's worth it. Let's review the overall statistics. Pride is the highest, just barely, with 14 average points, and followed by lust, gold, silver, bronze badge. That's only half worth it. Followed by... They're asking about the rider displays. There's a new Oberhumus. I don't care about that right now. Let's take a look at what qualities he has. Ludwig Casanovum. "57 life points. What attributes does he have? Rage resistance. People get less rage. They already don't have much rage. And what gives you rage? Anyone who witnesses a dead person gets rage. That doesn't really matter to us. And how many among all of us we have more health points? They die more slowly. Maximum health determines how much damage living beings can take before they die. That's pretty crazy. That means we have a slower throughput. I think we should take him out. He's risky for us. I'd like a new one. You know what? Let's throw him against this rock here. That leaves only 47 points. I'll throw it again. I'll throw it down the hill. Now it's falling really far and only has 35 left. That was really worth it. So throwing it down the mountain is effective. Good to know. We can't do this endlessly. We only have 75 faith coins left. I'll let him run up again, then we'll throw him down again. By killing enemies, battle hummus gains experience. You can upgrade to war hummus and scamp hummus. Did we get one upgraded up here at the front? Not yet. So now you throw it down again. There. And how many points does it have now? Only 20. Throw it against the rocks once. Only 17 left, 13. Fall damage and impact damage. 13 points left. Soon we'll have taken out our Oberhummus. Just walk up a little further. Maybe one clever throw is enough. Just one clever toss. Hit the rock once and then let it tumble down here. Nine. Giddy up. 4 points left. Two. I really wasted some points there. Bounce one more time. That's it. Now there's a soul with him. Soulfire, right? Deficiency possible. Locate the corpse up here. A corpse decomposes when its soul is waiting for the Reaper bus at the cemetery. If the soul fire is high, the corpse can spread diseases and turn into a zombie. The corpse should be burned or buried so that the soul fire doesn't rise. He was killed too far away from the others and they don't notice it. That's why no one cares for him. Disc cluster. I didn't even pay attention to that. Soulfire, it keeps rising and rising. Oh. So the soul is somewhere else, but for him that really didn't go well. That's bad. No one is taking care of him. Stupid. Guys, something bad is about to happen. Level up. Another one of our employees is getting a bonus. More working hours, 10% more.
I do a good job.
They all have hardly any motivation. They're feeling down. We need to unlock buildings that increase their motivation. Should I do that? Let's do it.